Well, hello to you all, and it's my second trip over to Pontefract this summer, and what a delightful little course this is. The weather is still set fair, the summer crowds will be having a super day with the kids now on holidays, and altogether what better place could you be for a Sunday afternoon's racing? Now, to get things off to a winning start, let's go for Asset in the Malcolm Prescott 80th Birthday Maiden Stakes. Well, it's a trappy little race this with just the 3 runners, but Asset does look the likely one to me. Sir Mark Prescott's Wooton Bassett filly gets £5 from her 2 rivals here and has been running well enough this summer without getting her head in front. This looks a good opportunity for Asset, with the drop back to a mile not a concern on this course. That said, these small fields can give some tricky tactical issues. But the vast experience of Luke Morris should see Asset home. My Sunday nap goes in the listed Pomfret Stakes. Sure to be a hot favourite here for Pontefract's feature, Carl Burke's Holloway Boy is pretty well nailed on to win this in my book. Of course, if only this sport of kings was so simple. But it isn't, and Holloway Boy can chuck in the odd stinker, so Ed Bethel's 2024 winner Point Linus would be the obvious second choice. I've always had a bit of a gut feeling that Holloway Boy should have a better win rate than the bare figures show, so that's my caveat. But Carl Burke has had him running in some classy races, and this drop in grade should make this an easier task. A good duel, really, between the previous winner Point Linus and the selection, but Holloway Boy gets the nudge after a fine second in the Summer Mile at Ascot latest. A race earlier, my next best goes to Post in the Trevor Woods Memorial Handicap, where Jack Morland might hold the key to this ordinary-looking race with Stella Lucente, who is nothing if not consistent. She finally got her head in front after placing 5 times this year, but last time out at Hamilton she showed a good attitude to win from the front under Callum Rodriguez, so more of the same please. Ed Bethel's Bradbury would definitely be on my list, and Billy Loughnane up top appeals, while Tim Easterby does well here at Pontefract, so last time out winner Mount King should be noted. All in all, I think Stella Lucente has more wins in her, so she gets the nudge ahead of Bradbury. Earlier again, for the BYD Wakefield British EBF Stallion Studs Maiden Stakes, I might just take a bit of a gamble here on the debutante Chakra Queen, a full sister to Way to Dubai. I have every faith in Carl Burke to ready one first time out, and while this Holy Roman Emperor filly is going to be wanting further in time, I'll take a chance on her here under Clifford Lee. Of course, if that doesn't all go according to plan, then Andrew Balding's Naval Cop or Ed Dunlop's Bolt of Blue make pretty obvious appeal. Naval Cop is eased in class, while Bolt of Blue can only improve from his debut at Yarmouth, but Chakra Queen could upstage them all. For the Pontefracton District Golf Club Limited Handicap, I can't really look past Sam England's Jez Bomb. Having finished first and second in 2 runs here this summer, both over the mile trip, Jez Bomb can step back up to 10 furlongs on a track he clearly likes. So with Rowan Scott returning to the saddle, a repeat win at Pontefract under this jockey is easy to envisage. I would suppose that David O'Meara's Percy's Daydream would rate the obvious danger from the top of the weights, but I can see Jack Channon's Pommy Pom setting the pace and drawing Percy's Daydream into a battle up front. Judged by Jez Bomb's last 2 runs here, Rowan Scott could give him plenty of cover while the pace setters take the sting out of each other and make a move rounding the home turn. To close the day up here in Yorkshire, Tristan Davison's Iris Dancer looks the obvious candidate for this Class 4 handicap. She's 8 now, but has proved as good as ever this season, winning 3 times in a busy summer campaign, albeit in Class 5 and 6 races. Back up in grade to a Class 4 now, so has to prove herself once again. But there's only 4 rivals, of which David O'Meara's Goyard and Ruth Carr's The Good Biscuit must rate the main dangers. I do think Goyard is the one with more to come, but is predominantly thought of as a 5-furlong specialist, though he's relatively unexposed over this trip, while the Good Biscuit is dual course winner, so must be on anyone's list. Yes. The final analysis says an inform Iris Dancer to score, but I'll bet you a biscuit that Ruth Carr's course winner will run her close,